following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game: Home and Auto Sales, National Exchange Bank and Trust, New Medical Center, Waupun Equipment Company, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, The Other Bar, Dentistry of Wisconsin, C. Bruxma Electric, American Family Insurance Agent Christine File, Ergo Bank, The Boathouse, Randolph Family Dental, Ace in the Hole, Randolph Health Services, Marshview Vet Clinic, and Roberts Brothers Painting.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
And welcome to Cambria High School, Cambria Friesland. That's the home of the Hilltoppers, and we've got girls volleyball action out of the Trailways West here tonight. Steve Witterhack with you. Got Big Nate Young, you got Jeff Sauer and the video stream crew here, and we are ready to bring you some girls volleyball action. Cambria taking on their neighbor just 5 miles down Highway P right into Randolph. It's always been a great rivalry. My mom went to school here back, class in 1959 at Randolph High School, and she said, too, back then, always a rivalry between the two towns, and also a lot of friendships between the two towns, too. There was a while that they took classes together. I'm not sure if they still do that, but they used to take, like, driver's ed together and things like that. So, yeah, it always a couple of close communities, but they're pretty rough rivals, too. And Randolph, of course, lately getting a lot of the, I guess, the advantage in that rivalry between these two towns over these last few decades here. But some good good years where some of the teams are pretty even, and this could be a night like that tonight. Both teams sitting at 2-1 in the Trailways West Conference, and trying to get that sure up that third place spot in the conference. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Of course, Randolph having to do things without their Division I recruit, 6'2" player Riley Elvin, who just a week ago today is when she blew her knee out. Just 1 week ago, 2 days later, she had her knee operated on. So she's only been, back from that. And she's sitting here right behind the bench. She's going to help coach and do what she did last time when she hurt herself in this gym on her other knee 2 years ago. I was at that game, and she hurt her knee here. And this one, a pretty bad one, tears up her ACL and her MCL. But luckily, they could get her right in, and 2 days later, she's already under the knife, not even full 2 days later, and has got it worked on. And so talk about a tough girl who's just going to be here. She's not going to miss homecoming. She's not going to miss her team's game 5 days after she had her knee operated on, and that is not an easy surgery, getting your ACL and MCL fixed. So we'll give her a lot of credit. But we're going to talk about both these teams. Randolph sitting at 8-11, and Cambria Friesland at 4-10 on the season. Both are sitting at 2-1 and in third place, tied for third place in the Trailways West Conference. Oshkosh Lourdes and Marquezan are both sitting at 3-0 in conference play. I had a chance to talk, I guess for us, Friday night when the Randolph Rockets beat Deerfield in that football game. And I got a chance to talk to Jeff Kolbeck, who's the scorekeeper at the football games, about his volleyball team and his volleyball team without Riley Elvin, their floor leader out there. So we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as our pregame show continues live from Cambria Friesland High School on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show from Cambria High School. Steve Witterhack with you. It's Randolph Rocket Volleyball tonight, taking on the Hilltoppers. And talking to Jeff Kolbeck before the game, head coach of the Randolph Lady Rockets. Jeff, just talk about the season. How's it going so far early in the season? And I know not real good if I ask you right now, but before what happened, and we'll talk about that later, how's it been going up until the bad injury that we had earlier in the week?
Well, we played a very tough tournament to start the season. We played 3 teams that were at state in Division II last year, and then Howard's Grove, which won state in Division III. So we had a tough start to our season, but we were competitive in all our games, and probably the toughest tournament I've ever been into as a coach. And we're just starting to turn the corner here, figuring some things out. We had to replace half our lineup from last year, and the girls are really starting to click this last week. So,
what's the record at right now?
We are 4-10 right now.
4-10 right now. And I guess we got to talk about it because it's a huge deal. Division I recruit athlete on your team goes down with another knee injury. She had one last year during the Cambria game last year. And talk about what happened a few days ago.
Yeah, Tuesday night, our match against Princeton Green Lake, we're about 4 points into the game, and she ran a slide and just crumbled to the ground. And it's just, you feel so bad for her. She tore her ACL and her MCL in her opposite knee this time. And the kid's only played 1 year of playoff volleyball in high school. And she's in the 1 year she played, we go to state. She's, the best player in the conference by far, one of the best players in the state. And you just feel bad for her. And we talked as a team. The girls feel bad for her too. And all I said to the girls is it's worse for her than it is for us. We at least get to keep playing, and we just got to readjust. And she'll take that role that she took last time she tore her ACL, and she'll help our middles out and kind of be a coach on the bench for us. And she's going to be back in 9 or 10 months because Riley works harder than anybody. So
that's true. I saw how she worked after having that ACL last year, and she's just a beast to get back and get herself going again. So you lose her for that. They lose her for the basketball season. And talk about your opponents. How's Cambria this year?
Cambria's got a nice team. They're young. They had to replace a lot of girls from last year too. A new setter. They returned the Pulver girl, who's a very good hitter. So it'll be a good matchup for us tonight. And Randolph and Cambria, it always seems to be a very close match. a good rivalry match for us.
Okay, well, thanks for taking time. Jeff Kolbeck, head coach of the Randolph Rockets. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Again, we'll be back with more of our pregame show coming your way in just a few minutes as the pregame show continues, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun, to talk some football. It's back.
It's back. The weather doesn't seem like it's back yet, but we're there. So Sundays, Packer games, we've got Bloody Mary specials, we got wings, we got giveaways for the game. Come down, check that out with Andy and the crew. Saturdays, we've also got the buy one, get one half off appetizer deal. So if you're a college football nut, if Charter decides to get our games back on TV here, come down, check all that stuff out. And obviously some really great beer on tap. All of our Oktoberfests are in. It's a great time to be a beer drinker.
And of course, coming up, the meat raffle returns in September.
We're going to start them up and hopefully get some interest again. Nobody's got boats and camping to go do. So September 17th, we're going to start our meat raffle. Recipient to be determined. We'll let you guys know next week. But if you have any interest in being a part of our meat raffle, contact us here at the bar at 324-5505. Talk to myself or Andy, and we can get you on the schedule.
The Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Go Bucky, go Pack, go.
Go, go, go.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Okay, we are back at Cambria Friesland High School. Steve Witterhack with you to bring you the play-by-play high school girls volleyball on RP Sports here tonight. A good rivalry game between the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers and the Randolph Lady Rockets. Kind of take a look at the starters for the Cambria Friesland team. Their setter, they were playing a 6-2 offense with Roxanne Prochnow. Mentioned that, and they kind of been fooling around with the lineup a little bit. But they decided to go down to a 5-1, so they only have one setter out there, and that is Rihanna Wiersma, who leads the team anyway on assists on the season. She's got 83 assists, and a couple pretty good middle hitters with Bella Broxma and Jenna Pulver. Pulver is their kill leader on the team and ace leader on the team. So again, she's a power in the middle. The outside hitters are Ava Gove and Maddie Evans. She's got 35 kills on the season. Libero is Janelle Villarreal. 115 digs to lead the team in that category. Right side hitters are Kylie Rimmert and also Olive Schrant. And one defensive specialist, and that would be Enya Heller. She is just a sophomore. Taking a look at the Randolph Lady Rockets, they also play just a 5-1 offense, and they have their one setter, Tessa Reed. She is just a freshman, the only freshman on the team, but she's the setter who's the main player, the quarterback of the team. She's a 5'7" freshman. Their outside hitters are Regan Drews. She's a 5'7" senior. You don't have these all set in order like they do with the other, but they got the senior in the beginning. Everything's all twisted around, so my eyeballs are going all over the place. And the other left side hitter is coach's daughter, Jeff Kolbeck's daughter, Macy Kolbeck, having herself a pretty good season. Leads the team in kills. She's a 5'11" senior. Their middle hitters are Carlise Arjona. She's a 5'9" junior, and the other middle hitter is senior Lauren Grigger. She's 6 foot and plays that middle position. Right side hitter for the Randolph Lady Rockets is Maya Moldenhauer. Does a great job at that. Defensive specialist is Leah Agnew and Carly Baird. Very active, very athletic libero that they have, and she is a 5'6" junior for the Randolph Lady Rockets. I'm going to take a break right now. We'll come back with the beginning of tonight's match. It's the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers hosting the Randolph Lady Rockets. And we'll come back with the beginning of tonight's match between these two teams on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. Roberts Brothers Painting of Randolph is a proud supporter of Randolph Rockets athletics. Family owned and operated since 1958, the Roberts Brothers have the skills, knowledge, and techniques to get your exterior paint job done right. No matter your painting needs, Roberts Brothers Painting uses the finest materials and equipment to guarantee a professional job that you'll be proud of. For more info, visit robertsbrotherspainting.com or give Hugh or Paul, the Roberts Brothers, a call at 326-5103 or 326-6214 for all of your exterior painting needs.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reputation for
Okay, we are back at Cambria Friesland High School. Got a chance to talk to Jeff Kolbeck, to talk to him the night of the football game, but it did not include what happened to them the next day. They were 3-0 in pool play over at the Waterloo tournament, had themselves a nice tournament. He thought his team showed much improvement in that, getting used to playing, of course, without Riley Elvin. Can't believe was even standing in line with the national anthem. That smarts when you get that operation. I had that, but of course that's back when they filleted you open, wide open back in the day. Not with all the little micro stuff that they have going on now, but again, a major surgery that she did. And what a tough young lady to be out here with her team. I'd be sitting there sucking my thumb inside the living room at my house on the couch, feeling sorry for myself, but no, she doesn't. She's a great leader out there, leads by example, and she's going to do what she did last time a couple years ago when she got hurt, and that is help her teammates, help be kind of another player coach in there, and of course she's got a lot of knowledge playing with that high-level volleyball club that she played with the Sting down in Milwaukee with their goal team, and she's played all over the country with them, and she's going to be playing at Northern Illinois coming up for her college volleyball, and they gave her a vote of confidence too. They said, hey, we still got you. Don't worry about your scholarship. We plan on having you and look forward to having you next season here over at Northern Illinois. So that shows you how highly they think of her. A 6'2" senior that's going to miss another volleyball season, but she'll be back. She's a tough girl, and she'll be just fine. But they were 3-0 in that tournament over at Waterloo. They lost in the gold bracket to Lake Country Lutheran. They were supposed to play Waterloo again, and they said, nah, that's enough. We played you enough and got beat before, so they decided not to. So Randolph, again, playing some pretty good volleyball as of late, and we'll see how they do against a team that is 2-1 like them in conference. Cambria in the white jerseys with red lettering, black pants, and Randolph in their white jerseys with the blue lettering. You can see these jerseys a lot better than the football team at home for Randolph. That was tough. And Randolph will start things out serving first, and that one's going to bomb out of bounds on the serve by Tessa Reed. Got a little adrenaline going and just hits it about 10 feet out of bounds. So Cambria will now be serving Maddie Evans, the junior, with a serve. Good serve, and that goes off the arms of Macy Kolbeck and into the wall behind her. The first 2 points going to the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. Pretty nice crowd here in this little gym. Kind of reminds me of being in places like Oakfield in their high school gym, those Hoosier-type gyms. Next one is blasted into the net, so that'll be Randolph's first point. The Cambria leading 2-1 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve for the Rockets is Lauren Grigger. Pass is going to be a little overpassed, and Macy Kolbeck goes up and puts it back down, directs it to the floor over on the Cambria side. She'll get the kill. Randolph will get the point. We are tied at 2 apiece. Grigger with another serve. Ball is passed up front over to Wiersma. It's just going to get pushed over on the third hit. Grigger pushes it up. Left side attack, cross court. Nice swing for Randolph. So Reagan Drews goes cross court, middle, back with that one and puts it away. 3-2 now. The Randolph Lady Rockets getting the last 3 points. Grigger continues to serve. Pass over to Wiersma. Going to go left side over to Gove. And just kind of a flat-footed shot by the 10th-foot line. Goes off the arms of Tessa Reed and out of bounds deep. Point for Cambria, and they've tied it up now at 3 apiece. Serving for the Hilltoppers, Olive Schrant. Reed gets a pass, back set over to the right side. Cross-court shot, that's going to miss outside, wide left on that swing over there by Drews. Point for Cambria now leading 4-3. And another serve, but that's going to get blasted out of bounds by Olive Schrant. We're tied at 4 apiece. Back to serve now for the Rockets is Reagan Drews. Our low line driver, nice serve, but a good pass. It'll be tight to the net, just bumped over on the third hit. Moldenhauer keeps it alive. Reed passes left side over to Kolbeck. Hard off the block, right off the hands of Jenna Pulver and out of bounds. Kolbeck with another kill and a point for Randolph, leading now 5-4. Reagan Drews with the serve, and he hits the tape, but wouldn't crawl over. That one goes back on the Randolph side. That's the point for Cambria. We're tied at 5 apiece. Jenna Pulver back to serve now for the Hilltoppers. Instead of a missed pass there by Grigger, but a nice job getting it over to Kolbeck. A great job there by Reed. All the way from the right side of the net to their back toward the court and gets it perfectly over to Kolbeck to put it away. Nice swing, nice set. So Randolph leading 6-5 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve now for the Randolph Lady Rockets is Leah Agnew. It's popped up toward the ceiling, getting chased to the back as Wiersma Left side attack by Broxma is popped in the air by Colbeck. Back over to Colbeck left side, hard off the block, and another kill for Macy Colbeck going right at their main blocker. That's Bella Broxma up there. So hard off her hands. Randolph opens up a 2-point lead, 7-5 now the lead for the Rockets. Another serve for Agnew, and a nice shot. That one dies right in front of their libero, Janelle Villarreal. Leads the team in digs on the season, 115. That one died right in front of her before she could get to it. Ace on that serve by Randolph's Agnew. Good pass this time over to their setter Wiersma. It's looped over and out of bounds from a hit from the right side by Ava Gove. Randolph on a roll right now. Scored the last 4 points, leading 9-5. Agnew continues to serve. Tight to the net on the next pass. Goes off the net and then on the ground. And that is a point for Randolph, leading now 10-5. The good student sections from both schools here representing their schools. Good to see. That always helps the old high school atmosphere. Left side attack now from Broxma. That's popped in the air by Agnew. There goes Colbeck from the left side. And that's going to go off the arms of Jenna Pulver in the middle back and out of bounds deep. Kill for Colbeck. Getting yourself a bunch of kills here. Trip to the front row. And still serving for the Randolph Lady Rockets is Leah Agnew. Good pass. Going to go back out left side to Broxma. Loops over the top of the block. Diving save. And back row attack. Nice swing from the back row by Grieger. It goes off the arms of Jenna Pulver into the ceiling and then comes down hard right on the floor. No time to react to it. And a point for Randolph, 12-5 now their lead. Ken, you got to win 3 sets. We don't call them games, we call them sets in volleyball. Pulver passes it over to the middle, and that one is in the net. And there'll be a timeout for Cambria as they trail 13-5 back in 1 minute with more girls volleyball on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Do you have an air conditioning cluster? How about a cooling conundrum? When it's humid and 100, don't get caught without the AC. Your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. We offer quality American Standard and Coleman air conditioners with a 15-year parts and 10-year labor warranty.
Fast. Okay, we are back at Cambria Friesland High School, and Randolph still continues to serve yet. Leah Agnew with the ice down her arm from serving so much. That is her 9th serve in a row, and 9 points in a row for Randolph. She's still going yet. Randolph leading 14-5 here in set number 1. Agnew's next serve going middle back. That's popped up by the rafters. Going to go left side over to Broxma. Block is up back on the Cambria side. Goes Broxma again off the block. That's kept alive by Baird. Left side attack behind the 10-foot line. Good swing there by Colbeck. And it's a nice hard hit from the back row. Good job by Pulver, but a good job by Randolph fielding it. And the set a little bit too far outside, trying to get it to Colbeck off the set of Tessa Reed. And the bleeding has a stop for now for Cambria. They finally get a point after a 9-point run here in the first set. Well, that one's going to get overpassed, and we've got a Randolph player in the net, looks like. Randolph again in the net, and that will be a point for Cambria. They strung a couple together, still trailing, though, 14-7. Back set over on the right side, back over to Colbeck off the block, and falls right in front of a diving Ava Gove. Can't quite get to it. Nice run through the front row by Macy Colbeck. Racking up the kills here, probably 4 or 5 kills in that trip through the front row. And she goes back now to the back row to serve. Middle attack now, left-handed kind of a push shot on that one by Cambria, controlled by Randolph, but set out to the left side. Carlise Arjona goes up, but kind of mishits it, goes into the net, and that'll be a point for the Hilltoppers. Makes it now 15-8 in favor of Randolph. Back serving for the Hilltoppers is Rihanna Wiersma. Right side attack, Arjona into the block. It's poked back over on the Cambria side. Going to set it in the middle. Broxman takes it over, pushed back over by Grieger off the block. Good job by Colbeck keeping it alive in the back row. And Reed takes it back over, back on the Cambria side. Left side attack, hard into the middle of the net. And a point after Maddie Evans hits the net for the Hilltoppers. A point for Randolph, leading 16-8. Back to serve now for Randolph is Carlise Arjona. And that one's going to be out of bounds by about 10 feet. And that'll be a point for the Hilltoppers. Arjona sits down, and checking in for her is the libero Carly Baird. Nice basketball player and softball player, a lot of three-sports athletes when you get to your smaller schools. Now Grieger, a nice job on that left side for Randolph, taking a swing that time for the Rockets was Reagan Drews. Tough angle too, close to the net. She was outside of the antenna, still gets it back in without hitting the antenna, goes off the block, and Randolph gets the point on that one. Nice swing by Drews. Reed with a serve, nobody moves to get the ball, and a couple players, Broxman Gold, look at each other. You play in volleyball leagues, they call that the husband and wife serve. Hit it between the husband and wife, watch them look at each other and argue the rest of the night after that. But we'll see that on the high school courts. 18-9 now, the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Not a great pass, but a good job getting it over towards that left side. Nice push shot, but it's chased down by Baird. Then a shot from the left side is out of bounds deep. And a point for the Hilltoppers. Randolph just 7 points away from a set one victory. Back serving now is Maddie Evans for the Hilltoppers. Nice job by Baird popping it up. Reed gets it, back row attack by Colbeck. He is pushed up by Evans. It was a middle attack to the middle back, and that's up off the rafters. Baird's going to set it over on the left side to Drews, rolls it over. And getting an arm on it was Rihanna Wiersma. But it goes off her arm into nobody after that, and Randolph again rolling, leading 19-10. Lauren Grieger with the serve, and that's going to miss by about a foot deep. Going to be a point on the service error for the Hilltoppers. Checking back into the game, Enya Heller, the sophomore, the defensive specialist. And checking out will be Olive Strant. 19-11 in favor of Randolph over the host Hilltoppers of Cambria Friesland. Wow, a bullet. Good job by Colbeck. Gets it. Backs that over to Grieger in the back row. Nice swing from the back row. Gets on top of it nice. Just barely clears the net and dives about 20 feet off the net. It's a nice hard swing with a lot of top spin by Lauren Grieger to get that kill. Back to serve now, Reagan Drews, the senior. Serving has been real nice for the Randolph Rockets. Left side attack by Go, popped in the air by Grieger, chased down by Drews and put over by Colbeck. Free ball for the Hilltoppers. Going to go left side with it now to Gove off the block, pushed back over by Maya Moldenhauer. And it's going to be tight to the net and directed off to her right. Getting the kill is Jenna Pulver. Nice job in taking the big swing with the block up. Just kind of takes her left hand and directs it off to her right. Only about maybe a foot off the net over by the right sideline. Nice shot there by Jenna Pulver. Hard low line drive serve. Good job to keep it alive by Baird. Does get over on the Cambria side. They chase it off the court. Now a free ball for the Lady Rockets. Baird passes the ball over to Reed. And now overpasses it, and going up with the block kill was Bella Broxma. And that second hit, an overpass, and now 20-13, the lead for the Rockets. Ball pushed up to the middle front. Reed backsets right side over to Moldenhauer, goes to the back corner. This is about a foot wide left on that one, but nice thought over there. That would have fell with nobody getting to it, nobody back there in that corner. That's the Hilltoppers' point. Jenna Pulver the senior, back to serve. That one catches a little bit of the net, let serve. And again, Grigger does a little knuckleball from the back row, but that's controlled by the Hilltoppers. Left side attack off the block, kept alive by Baird. Reed going left side over to Macy. Colbeck off the block. And that goes in and drops right in front of Jenna Pulver for the kill. 21-14 now, the lead for the Randolph Rockets. Having to take that arduous journey all the way up Highway P from Randolph 5 miles over here to Cambria. Pulver is going to set left side over to Broxma. The push shot, diving save by Grigger. There goes Colbeck, overset a little bit by Reed. Just timing wasn't there. She was coming down as that ball was getting to her. 21-15 now, the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Cambria serving, though, and back to serve is Ava Gove. Gove serves into the net. And a point, a free one for the Randolph Rockets. All these girls on the court have already played more than Aaron Rodgers has played for the New York Jets. So it was disappointing, I guess. I was pulling for him to do all right, but 4 plays and you're done for the season. Wow. The left side attack, big heavy hit, and looking for a touch somewhere, not finding it from any of the officials or line judges. And that'll be out of bounds on the shot by Maddie Evans. Randolph just 2 points away from a set number 1 victory. Colbeck back to serve from the middle back. It's popped up by Pulver. Middle attack now by Broxma, goes to the corner. Good job by Baird, getting it right over to Reed. A flat-footed shot by Arjorna. Push way to the back row. It's going to be deep on the push shot by Maddie Evans. And he's got plenty of energy, maybe too much energy out there, hitting a lot of them deep. But still, I like her energy out there. 24-15, this is set number 1 point for the Rockets. A middle attack by Broxma. That's a nice diving save in the back row by Randolph's. Leah Agnew again saves one in the back row. And a big swing, nice swing from the left side. There we go. I said when she uses that energy and controls it and harnesses it, she's going to put one down. And definitely the spirit of the team. Nice swing on that one from Maddie Evans, putting it away. Wiersma with a serve, popped up by Baird. Goes Arjona from the right side over the top of the block. And Randolph will win 25-16 in set number 1. We'll be back in just 2 minutes with the second set here at Cambria Friesland High School on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back at Cambria Friesland High School. Steve Witterhack with you. You've got Jeff Sauer and Big Nate here doing the video streaming and three-man crew. Big game here in the Trailways West Conference. Randolph winning the first set by a score of 25-16. And the second set starts out with a service error off the service attempt by Maddie Evans. Randolph gets the first point here in set number 2, leading 1-0. Back to serve now for the Rockets is Tessa Reed. To set it out to the left side over to Gove, and that's popped back over. Another free ball is going to get, nobody really wants to get all 3 hits in here. And that's going to get pushed over on the last hit by Gove. And it'll be Cambria Friesland point, tying things up at 1 apiece. Everybody kind of shooting it back over on the first hits back and forth. Nobody really getting control of it until that last one. And finally, when you do it, you end up winning the point. So Cambria back with the serve. Enya Heller back to serve now for the Hilltoppers. A low shot, a little too low, below the upper tape. Another service error for the Toppers. So Randolph's got both of their points so far from service errors. And the Randolph Lady Rockets serving now with Lauren Grigger back to serve for Randolph. Ball's passed over, and it's going to get pushed over on the third hit by Wiersma. As Reed gets it left side, swing by Drews, has to come back over. Drews up there again, puts it back over on the Hilltopper side. Reed pushes it way back in the corner there. Libero Villarreal pops it up. Another free ball for the Lady Rockets. Grigger with a pass up close to the net, taken over by Reed. A little too high and tight to the net. Left side attack with the left hand, and that's kept alive by Drews. Back row attack. Big time swing there by Lauren Grigger, but a big miss too. She missed it by about 8 feet deep, but she's been having some nice swings from that back row so far and some kills from behind the 10-foot line so far in this match. Jenna Pulver back to serve. We're tied at 2 apiece. Serve goes in. Left side attack now for Macy Colbeck, and she continues to swing with some confidence from that left side. And going right at Jenna Pulver every time in that back middle, off her arms and out of bounds deep. That's the point for the Randolph Rockets, now leading 3-2. Regan Drews back to serve now for the Lady Rockets. He clears the net. Villarreal pops it up. On the left side, Broxma takes it over the net. That's tight to the net and a little too tight for Arjorna from the Randolph Rockets. Hits it into the net. And that's a point for Cambria. We're tied at 3 apiece. Nice serve from the back row, and that one is in from Gove. The right side attack now from Moldenhauer. Down the right line with a good spot. Nobody home back in that right corner for the Hilltoppers, and that is a point for the Randolph Lady Rocket. 4-3 now the lead for Randolph, and back to serve. Here's a girl that's probably got a tired arm from that first game. She served 9 times in a row for 9 points. Actually 10, because the last one, Randolph didn't get the point, but Randolph went on that 9-point run, and she was serving that whole time. Nice serving. Got a player in the net now for the Randolph Rockets, and that is the setter Tessa Reed in the net, according to the up ref. We are tied now at 4 apiece. Set number 2, Randolph leading 1-0 in sets. Grigger with a good pass over to Reed. Back sets right side to Macy Colbeck cross court. That is kept alive by Wiersma. Then tapped over. Everybody kind of moved away from the ball, and a timeout taken by Jeff Colbeck. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
Okay, we are back at Cambria Friesland High School. Steve with you. As Cambria with the volleyball, serving and leading 5-4 in the second set. Jeff Colbeck calling the timeout. Not happy about how Randolph's playing so far in the second set. Reed takes it, a set in the middle, and it's going to be into the net by Arjorna. I'll get her name right yet, Arjorna. There's no extra R in there in the printed one, but they must have missed it, and the coach says Arjorna. Right side, not a great set. A little too tight, a little too close to the net. And Colbeck tries to kind of take it over, but can't quite clear the net with it. So now 7-4 the lead for Cambria Friesland. And back to serve is Brianna Wiersma. Grieger from the back row, a little joust at the net, and that one is won by Tessa Reed. Again, going at it with Bella Broxman, and Reed getting a little bit better angle on it, harder push, and lands over on the Cambria Friesland side, Randolph point. 7-5 the lead now for the Hilltoppers. Macy Colbeck back to serve, and that one hits the net, bounces on top of the net, and does not quite clear the net. It stays over on the Randolph side, service error for the Hilltoppers. They lead now, I should say for Randolph, 8-5 now the lead for the Hilltoppers. Back to serve is Bella Broxma. That's going to go off the arms in the back row of Leah Agnew and out of bounds deep. Randolph kind of back on their heels right now. Nothing flowing for them. Passing isn't there right now. Pretty good aggressive serving so far by the Hilltoppers. Another serve for Bella Broxma. That one a little too aggressive. Goes out of bounds deep. Randolph gets the point. They're back within 3, trailing now 9-6. Got some high school volleyball coming your way on Thursday night over at Waupun High School. A conference match in the East Central Conference. Both teams playing pretty good this year. It's Waupun Warriors taking on the Ripon Tigers. Always a good rivalry match in any sport. A flat-footed shot, backpedaling a little bit. On that one, Jenna Pulver blasted into the middle of the net. Randolph gets another point. They're back within 2, trailing 9-7. Arjorna back to serve for Randolph. Good pass this time over to Wiersma. Going to go middle with it, and a big swing. Love her reactions out there when things go good for her team. Addie Evans finishes on that one to the back left corner. Good swing by Evans. Evans now rotates to the back row. And serves for the Hilltoppers. Good serve, but a good job popping up as Baird. Here goes Grieger going cross court from the middle, but that one's going to miss wide left. And a point for the Hilltoppers. Playing pretty well here in the first part of this second set with an 11-7 lead. Another serve for Evans. Another good pass. Slide over on the right side. Nice job cooling it off the block on a big swing by Lauren Grieger, and that's a point for Randolph. 11-8 now, the lead for the Hilltoppers on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. And back to serve for Randolph, the freshman, Tessa Reed. That one is going to find the corner. Nice job, finds that back left corner. That one is, again, just perfect. Just died at the right time. Pretty close to both the left sideline and the back line. That's a nice ace for Tessa Reed. Reed will serve again. Randolph back within 2, 11-9 the score. Reed with another serve, but that one catches underneath the top tape. Service error for Randolph, having a few too many service errors so far here in the second set. You didn't see a whole lot of those in that first set. Only serving was one of the big reasons that they did win the first one, and that's a nice serve. It's going to go off for Macy Colbeck's arms and out of bounds off the American flag. Nice serve there from Olive Schrant. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight at Cambria Friesland High School on the internet. Another mishandled ball on serve receive. Randolph, again, having trouble on serve receive. Back down by 5, 14-9. If you want to go on the chat, want to let us know you're out there and say something to cheer on your team, go right ahead. We'll pass that along, or the girls can watch it. That's probably off the touch. Yeah, it was off the touch. It was going to be out of bounds. Carly Baird dives out of bounds and touches it. And that is a point for the Hilltoppers on a roll right now, leading 15-9. Yeah, if you want to put something on our chat, you can certainly do that. Whether you're a Cambria fan or a Randolph fan. Right side attack now from Grieger, hard off the block, and goes off the block and then off the arms of Bella Broxman up into the crowd. And that is a point for the Lady Rockets, back within 5, trailing 15-10. That's popped right over, an overpass, but right in the middle of the court. Nobody can get to it. Bear took a diving stab at it, but just a nice diving save, lunging forward. Janelle Villarreal Pops that thing over, lands right in the middle of the court in no man's land and no girls' land. And has a point for the Toppers. 16-10 now. Cambria Friesland leading here in the second set. Good pass again from Baird, being rock solid with her passing. That's going to be a nice shot across court. They're going to say they hit the line. Nice job on that swing. Very controlled swing by Reagan Drews. Didn't overswing on it. Put a lot of top spin on it. Falls right down on the line. And that is a point for Randolph. But they've got some work to do. They're down by 5, 16-11. Drews rotates to the back row now to serve for the Randolph Rockets. That's up by the rafters, and Wiersma will bump it back row over to Pulver. That's not going to clear. That's going to be Randolph's point. They're back within 4. Not saying die here in the second set yet. Trailing 16-12. Another serve for Drews. It goes left side with that one. A pass over to Wiersma. Right side attack. Goes into the net on the swing by Ava Gove. And another point for Randolph. They're back within 3. Now a timeout taken by the Hilltoppers. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sport.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
And we are back at Cambria. Steve with you, along with Big Nate and Jeff. Jeff likes that Nate's here because now we can call Nate the kid. By far younger than both of us.
Yeah, way younger.
And I miss Randy because now I'm the old man and it's not Randy. But Randolph on a roll right now, getting back within 3. Pulver passes it over to Wiersma. Left side attack now by Broxma. Again, the swinging right now by the Hilltoppers. I think the sets are there. They just keep on blasting it into the net. Those are all free points for the Randolph Lady Rockets. They're back within 2. Drews continues to serve. This can be a little tight to the net, and a good job by Broxman to get the ball back over. Right side attack by Moldenhauer is going to miss a little deep, looking for a touch. Not getting any love from the officials, and that'll be a point for the Hilltoppers. They go back up by 3 by a score of 17-14. And service there, just what you don't want to do when you want to keep that lead and try to get your first set victory. And you're down 1-0, but that one is blasted into the net on the serve attempt by Ava Gold. And now Maya Moldenhauer goes back to serve for Randolph. Ball set over on the left side, and a nice job kind of hanging up there and directing it off to her right as Maddie Evans finds an open spot right in the middle of the net, about 2 feet off the net. 3-point lead now for the Hilltoppers, leading 18-15. Back to serve is Rihanna Wiersma, another service error. Can ill afford to do that. So going back to serve for the Lady Rockets is Macy Kolbeck. Serving from the middle back. That one barely clears the net, but a good job by Evans, and she's going to get it back. Pushes it with the left hand, controlled by Baird. Back row attack now by Kolbeck. That's going to be kept alive off the, I think maybe Grigger's head into the back row. Nice swing from the left side, tooling it off the block that was up over there by Maddie Evans. Who needs a cheerleading squad when you got Maddie out there? Look at that enthusiasm. 19-16 the lead for the Hilltoppers. Here in set number 2, and as far as the match, it is 1-0 in favor of Randolph. Randolph just not finding their rhythm like they had in that first set here in this second set. Baird pushes it up, backs out right side over to Arjorna, and she puts it away. Nice spike to the back row off Broxma's arms and out of bounds deep. Carlise Arjorna. Get that down just by the time I'm halfway home to Waupun from here. And I'll be saying it all night long just because I finally figured out how to say her name. Right side attack, that's going to be a little low on the swing from the right side by Olive Schrant. And just like that, doesn't feel like Randolph should be right in this one, but they are. Only trailing by a point, 19-18. And Arjorna back to serve again for the Lady Rockets. Goes to the middle back and mishandled back there by Broxma. We are tied at 19 apiece. The Rockets coming back and tying things up at 19. Pretty much trailing most of this second set. Arjorna with another serve. That's going to get overpassed back, and Grigger pops it up. Going to go back row attack, and that one is hit over by Agnew. There's a left side attack, hard off the block, and hopefully the biggest swing I think in the gym that I've seen so far is Maddie Evans. Just hitting it hard off the block. Goes out of bounds off the defender's hands, and that'll be a point for the Hilltoppers. Back up by a point, 20-19. And I like Maddie Evans' enthusiasm, but you do have to wait for the referee to blow his whistle and make the motion to be able to serve. She's playing with some high energy.
Little moisture. It's a little bit humid in here right now.
It is.
With all the people in here.
Yeah, it is. It is humid here. I got Nate next to me. He's like a human humidifier sitting right next to me. There you see Colbeck passing the ball over to Reed, tight to the net, and we've got somebody in the net, and that was number 5, Olive Schrant for Cambria Friesland. Randolph now has tied it up at 20 apiece. A lot of free points between both these teams, giving up a lot of service errors, and the cleanest game, but it was kind of a mishandled pass, and they're going to push it over from the back row. No. Probably would have been better served just hitting it deep, pushing it over, but Broxma tries to get a lot of top spin on it and puts it right into the net. Randolph getting a lead now. They haven't led for a while, leading now 21-20. And now Tessarita. Oh, and Lauren Grigger pounds it down on the block. Hill waiting for it and returns it. Return to sender on that one. Just pounds it down for the block kill. Watch out with Lauren up there, all 6 foot of her. And back to serve again for Randolph, now with a 2-point lead, 22-20. Tessa Reed, middle attack, and that's kept alive off kind of a chicken wing save. And then a shot from the left side by Drews is out of bounds deep. Cambria still battling yet. They'll take that. Get back within a point. 22-21 Randolph. And overpass, and a good job waiting for it is Jenna Pulver. Returns the favor that Grigger did earlier, and she puts it back with the block kill on the overpass. Thanks to Dennis Kay letting us know that Cambria Friesland and Randolph have combined track team and FFA between the two schools, and another service error. Thanks, Dennis. Lauren Grigger goes back to serve. 23-22 in favor of the Lady Rockets. This is going to get pushed over. Nice diving save by Baird, getting it right to Reed. Block back on the Randolph side, tight to the net, and trying to pop it back over was Reed. Not in a position to really get it back over. Had a chance maybe to pull it back off the net to somebody else, but now we are tied at 23 apiece, and back to serve is Jenna Pulver. Ooh, and going for it, and again, just need a I would serve it underhand just to get it in, give your team a chance to score a point. And that one is out of bounds on a service error, and that gives Randolph a set number 2 point. Reagan Drew serving for the second set for the Lady Rockets. Good pass this time over to Wiersma, left side attack. Down the line, popped up by Reed. And here goes Colbeck from behind the 10-foot line. Cambria controls, middle attack now by Broxma, just kind of lobs it over. Reed will get it, going left side over to Colbeck, cross court, and she puts it away. Macy Colbeck with the winning kill right in front of Jenna Pulver. And Randolph wins and comes back from behind and wins the second set 25-23. And we will be back with the third set here from Cambria Friesland High School. Randolph leading 2-0 here in this match on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun, to talk some football. It's back.
It's back. The weather doesn't seem like it's back yet, but we're there. So Sundays, Packer games, we've got Bloody Mary specials, we got wings, we got giveaways for the game. Come down, check that out with Andy and the crew. Saturdays, we've also got the buy one, get one half off appetizer deal. So if you're a college football nut, if Charter decides to get our games back on TV here, come down and check all that stuff out. And obviously some really great beer on tap. All of our Oktoberfests are in. It's a great time to be a beer drinker.
And, of course, coming up, the meat raffle returns in September.
We're going to start them up and hopefully get some interest again. Nobody's got boats and camping to go do. So September 17th, we're going to start our meat raffle. Recipient to be determined. We'll let you guys know next week. But if you have any interest in being a part of our meat raffle, contact us here at the bar at 324-5505. Talk to myself or Andy, and we can get you on the schedule.
The Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Go Bucky, go Pat, go.
Go, go, go.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Okay, we are back for set number 3, left side attack, and that is pounded down. A nice start there by Cambria Friesland. Jenna Pulver with the set. Gets above the ball, not much up for a block on that one, just goes right down the line for a kill for the Hilltoppers. And that'll put Maddie Evans back to serve. Maddie doesn't do anything halfway. Everything is full out. And I like her enthusiasm. I like that out there. But that one's a service error for Cambria. And that's what really killed them in the second set. Randolph started out that way, but Cambria really made that a thing that let Randolph get back in. Nice pass by Grigger over to Reed, left side attack, and that was a tough angle. Good job by Drews. Second time I've seen her do that. Bring it back in, tight to the net and outside the antenna. Nice swing from the right side, and putting it away is Maya Moldenhauer. Maya with a big swing from the right side, giving Randolph another point, leading now 2-1. Well, Maya doing a pretty solid job over on that right side, gives you another weapon at the net. Back row attack now pushed over by Broxma. Good pass again by Reed. Middle attack now by Kolbeck, and pounds it down to the back right corner. You see Kolbeck having a great first set. Didn't get him many opportunities in the second set with all the service errors and passing errors by the Randolph Rockets, but blasts that one cross court to the back right corner. Randolph up 3-1. Down the line with it. And that's a nice serve by Lauren Grigger. It's a big smile out of her after that. Right down the line. Going to look back at the coach, and it must be where he's pointing at his board. That's what he always is doing there with his board, showing exactly where he would like that serve to go. It goes down the line. That rolls off the fingers of Schrant and is bumped over by Pulver. Nice diving save again. I tell you, Carly Baird does a great job as a libero. Spot on in those passes, and not always the easiest ones. Good job by Grigger to pop the ball up. It's going to get bumped over by Drews. Goes Wiersma, middle attack again. Nice cut shot on that one. Good swing by Jenna Pulver. 4-2 the lead now for Randolph here in the third set. They lead 2-0. They won the first set 25-16. They won the second set. Coming from behind, they were trailing most of that second set and came from behind. They finally strung some points together and won 25-23. Sure, Coach Roxanne Prochnow, it was always a joy to talk to before the match. Very knowledgeable and had some views on her team. Oh, this is going to be a tape job. Nice hard serve, like a shot out of a cannon. It's didn't have any choice than to roll over the top of the net. Almost hit the bottom tape and then crawled over. But a nice swing there by Enya Heller. Again, he's going to blast another one, and that was kept alive by Kolbeck. Backside on the right side to Drews, rolls it over. Wiersma chases it down, and Pulver's going to push it to the back corner, but she's going to miss wide right, and that is a point for Randolph. Enya Heller, man, that's about a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. When it hits her hand, hits it sounds like a cannon. Back to serve now is Reagan Drews for the Randolph Lady Rockets. That's a let serve. Goes on the Cambria side. It's going to get tapped over by Gove, push right back over, and good job going up. Pulver goes up and kind of a slam dunk there. Puts it down, pretty impressive. It's way above the net, and a kill for her and a point for her team. 5-4 the lead now, though, for Randolph here in the third set. Pulver rotates to the back row. Rigger, good pass over to Reed. Left side attack now by Kolbeck. Hard off the block and gets herself another kill. 6-4 the lead now for the Rockets. Maya Moldenhauer will check out, and coming through the back row now for Randolph will be Leah Agnew. Big server from set number 1 with those 10 serves in a row and 9 points she got off her serve. So Randolph really pulled away in that first set. Pulver taps it up, kind of chases Wiersma off the court, then bumped over by Broxma. Reed gets a pass, tries the connection with the quick set, a little too high. Got to kind of put there just above the top of the net. And a little early on the jump. Not sure where the miss was on that one, either the set or the jump, but Arjona was coming down and on the floor by the time the ball got to where she could get to it. Another service there for Cambria Friesland. Their theme for the night. I think Coach Prochnow will be having serving practice for about half the practice when they get the girls together next time. You see Kolbeck with the serve. Ball's passed up, and this would be Broxman is bumping it over in the third hit. Baird gets it, a little quick set over to Grigg. Oh, a nice save in the back row by Olive Schrant. And then an over set there by Reed, way past to the out of bounds area. And no way that Arjona was going to get it back on the court. And that is a point for Cambria. They're back within a point now, 7-6 Randolph. Reed back sets right side. Arjona goes up, and we have a player that touched the ball, and it'll be Randolph point. So Randolph gets a point. Nice hard swing there by Arjona. No time to get out of the way by the Hilltoppers on that swing. And Carlise Arjona back to serve again for Randolph. Nice serve. That almost comes right into your video screen. On the missed hit on the serve receive. Randolph's next matches will be in Waupun coming up this weekend. That big invite that Waupun has every year. They bring a lot of good teams throughout the area there. Randolph will be playing in that. Against normally a lot of bigger schools there. Set over on the left side for Drews. A little looping shot kept alive by Gove. Arjona gets the ball over to Reed. Middle attack now by Rigger. And here goes left side. And again, that one is going to be out of bounds deep on a big-time swing by Maddie Evans. Haven't seen her just dink the ball over or pull any punches on any shot that she swings on. So I'm always kind of anxious to see what's going to happen when she hits them. She pounds them down, coming down in a hurry. Going to go back to her, just kind of pokes that one to the back in an awkward position. And here goes Grigger with a flat-footed shot from the 10-foot line. Wiersma going left side again. And that one just tapped. This one I say I haven't seen her tap the ball over. She might have heard me. Maddie says, how about that, Mr. Announcer guy? So I can do with that, too. Nice touch on that one by Evans. Back to serve now for the Hilltoppers is Bella Broxma. A little help from the coach on that one. Didn't call her Isabella all night. Coach says, no, just call her Bella. Nice serve. That one died right in front of Randolph player and makes it now 10-8. And I'm Steve Witterhack along with Big Nate and Jeff. And we are bringing this game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Little joust at the net, and Reed pops it up, catches the net with all that spin, and falls on the ground over on the Hilltoppers side. Randolph opening up a 3-point lead, leading now 11-8. And don't forget, we'll have some interviews on the court. If you're watching us right now, stick around. Don't leave when the match is done. Got some on-court interviews. Hard swing into the double block, and a good job. Pulver singing, probably your best match or set that I've seen her so far tonight. Swinging with some confidence here in this third set. Just hits it hard off the block. Back set, right side over to Grigor. Little cross-court shot, and that one misses by quite a bit along that left sideline. Point for the Hilltoppers. They're back within a point now. 11-10 the lead for Randolph. Barrett again. Behind to the net for Reed. Good job by Reed. Did not go into the net. And back set over the right side for Grigor to put it away. Nice job there by the Rockets. Very impressed by the passing of Carly Barrett. That was a little tight to the net. I wanted to be picky about it, but most of the time she's diving for balls, lunging forward, and putting them right on point over to the setter every time. She's exactly the person you want as a libero. Does a great job at that. Grigor with her getting her pass over to Reed. Back set on the right side. And Moldenhauer goes up and pounds one down to the back left corner. Like I said, solid job from that right side by Maya Moldenhauer. Lauren Grigor back to serve now for the Lady Rockets. Barely clearing the net. That one's going to shank off the arm of their libero, Janelle Villarreal, and out of bounds on the Randolph side. Timeout taken by Coach Prochnow. We have the Hilltoppers back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sports.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph Sports.
Okay, Steve with you, along with Big Nate and Jeff, and getting about halfway through this second set, with Randolph leading 14-10, leading 2-0 in the match. Villarreal pops the ball over to Wiersma, flat-footed shot by Pulver, fielded by Baird. The attack into the block by Pulver back on the Randolph side. Back row attack now by Grigor, goes to that corner and tried to take a little off it, but pulled it just a little bit left. And that'll be a point again for Cambria, getting back in this thing. Only down by 3. And here comes a cannon shot. Get ready for this from Enya Heller, the sophomore. Boom. And that one's going to be out of bounds wide right. Little off target on that cannon shot. 15-11 now, the lead for the Randolph Rockets, leading 2-0. Don't forget, coming up on Thursday night, we'll have our whole video crew there, and as back over in Waupun High School, as the Lady Warriors will be taking on the Tigers from Ripon, battle in the East Central Conference. We'll have that for you coming up on Tuesday night on Radio Plus and also on 103.3 FM and 93.7 FM. Should be a good grudge match. This is a nice match between these two teams that are definitely love to play each other. And when they compete, don't like each other very much. Moldenhauer from the right side and hits that one into the net. It gives a point to Cambria. And moving back to serve will be Jenna Pulver. 16-12 now the lead for the Randolph Rockets. Baird pops it up looking for someone maybe to step in. Kind of took all the pace off the ball, but really didn't get it to anybody. And nobody else kind of reacting. She always gets it up to the server. That's just, weren't ready for that. Pulver with a serve. That stays in the back row. Macy Colbeck will get it, and Baird will pop it over on the third hit. Wiersma gets a good pass. Middle attack now by Broxma. And that's going to go off the block or the net or both and land on the line over along the left side. 16-14, Randolph hanging on to a 2-point lead here in the third set. And Pulver with another serve for the Hilltoppers. Little tape job. Hits the net, crawls over, hits the floor. Nobody can react to it. Always throws you off when you hit that tape. Don't know where it's going to go. Always comes up short. And that's the point for the Hilltoppers. They're only down by a point now, 16-15. Pulver with another serve. Grigor with a pass. Good pass. Right side attack now by Moldenhauer, and that's mishandled by Janelle Villarreal. Had an opportunity just to pop it up, but kind of puts it on the floor, and no one can get to it for the Hilltoppers. Randolph gets a much-needed point, now ahead 17-15. Moldenhauer with the serve now for the Rockets, and that one, you kind of tell as soon as they hit their hands on the serve, that was going to go out of bounds deep. A little more of a higher trajectory than she had planned, I think. In her mind, she saw like one going like 3 inches over the net, just diving in front of the serve receipt, but that one popped way over. Back within a point are the Hilltoppers, trailing 17-16. Villarreal with a serve, and another service error for the Hilltoppers. Randolph gets another opportunity to serve, and back to serve will be Macy Colbeck. 18-16 in favor of Randolph. That's going to stay in the back row. Chasing it down is Wiersma, popped over by Broxma. Baird getting the ball over to Reed. Quick set, and just directed off to the left by Grigger. Gets the overpass ball up in the rafters and didn't hit anything. It just kind of went through everything up there. It was way up close to the ceiling and the standard for the basketball hoop, but didn't hit anything. And that'll be a point for Randolph. They now lead by 3, 19-16. Colbeck with the serve. That's going to go right off the hands of Olive Schrant and shanks into the crowd. Nope, can't keep the ball. Got to put it back out there. I've only seen it happen once where somebody kept the ball and ran right out of the gym. But it's back in Keith Milkowski's days. But he got the ball back with his 900th victory written on there with all the girls signed it. Nice swing down the left side, and Randolph gets the point, leading now 21-16. Starting to pull away here in the third set. Randolph would love to make this just a 3-set affair here against their main rival in the conference. Back row attack by Gove. Reed gets a good pass, and another nice swing by Arjorn over in that left side. Back row attack again by Pulver, kept up by Baird. And here goes Macy Colbeck with a swing. That's going to miss about 5 feet deep. And a point for the Hilltoppers. They're back within 4, 21-17, the lead for Randolph. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody, viewing this big match in the Trailways West Conference. Nice swing, good-looking swing, I guess, from Grigger, but that one is pulled wide left. And that'll be a point for the Hilltoppers. They serve now for Rihanna Wiersma. And Arjorna gets above the ball and puts it away. Nice job there by Randolph's Carlise Arjorna. Puts Randolph only 3 points away from a match victory, leading 22-18. That rotates Arjorna to the back row to serve. Popped up. Wiersma passes left side over to Schrant. Quick set over to Grigger, and she crosses across her body with a nice shot from the right side, middle, all the way across the court to the left side, and nice job on that one, just putting it away from that middle position. Arjorna back to serve, now 2 points away from a match victory for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Barely clears the net, missed pass, and it goes underneath the net. And Randolph 1 point away for a victory here tonight in straight sets against Cambria Friesland. Arjorna back to serve now for the Lady Rockets to try to wrap up the match. It's a tape job, and what a way to end it on a let serve that barely crawls over the net, and Randolph wins 25-18 here in the third set. Won the first set 25-16. The second set, 25-23. Randolph wins 3-0. And we'll just take a short break. I'm going to grab the mic out here and head out and talk to some players. Back after this on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people like you and me.
I can't see the number.
Okay, we are back over at Cambria Friesland High School. Randolph winning 25-16, 25-23, and 25-18. And Macy Colbeck talking to me right now. And you had yourself a great night, especially in that first trip to the front row. Had a lot of kills up there. Seth's just there for you tonight, just feeling it tonight?
Yeah. When Riley got out, we realized that people need to step up, so I've really stepped up since then. I'm playing in positions I wouldn't normally play, and there's a lot of other girls playing positions we haven't played, so I'm glad that it's working out.
How are things changed since you lost Riley, and as far as your responsibilities?
I play a rotation in the middle now, a spot in the middle, and I would have not normally done that, and I'm in the game the entire time now too.
Well, Macy, great match tonight. Congratulations. Okay, Macy Colbeck joining us now. Lauren Grigger, middle hitter, and the freshman setter out there. How are things going with that? It looks like she's a pretty nice the setter out there, putting the ball right there for you, and some nice kills here tonight.
Yeah, she's an amazing setter for a freshman. You know, she still has a lot more years to come, and I think she's going to maybe even be better than Jory. She does great decisions with the ball, and she knows where to place it very well.
Back row kill or front row kill? What's your favorite thing to do?
Probably right now back row. Yeah.
How do you think your team's responding to the loss of Riley, and what's your different responsibilities because of that?
You know, I think I've had to step up. Our team has to step up, and I think we've done great. Carlise has amazing. She stepped up so much as playing middle now, and I talked to her a couple weeks before this, and she said she hated middle. And she never wanted to play there, and now she is. But I think our team is doing really well with it, and who knows, we could go far, but we just got to work as a team.
Yeah, I think you turned a corner, according to the coach last week. You guys had 3 victories over that Waterloo tournament. Now you've come up to play some bigger teams in Waupun, so how do you think the team's heading in the right direction right now?
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're playing great together. You know, there's some parts we need to work on as a team, but I think we'll do it, and we'll get better, and we'll get there. Okay,
Lauren Grigger, great match.
Thank you.
And let's talk to Carly Baird now, the libero for Libero or Libero?
Libero.
Okay, I know some people try to tell me it's Libero. I know there's a Pete from Randolph that tells me that all the time, but is that the position that was just made for you? You love playing that position?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's different from last year. Last year I was, Brandy was here obviously, so I guess it's a little different, but it's fun.
Yeah, you did a great job. They were kind of making you work out there, but you're putting those sets, getting up to the set right on point. So I think you're the perfect person for that. Do you miss your sister?
Do I miss my sister? Yeah, I miss her, but I mean, I'm fine.
Well, you had a great match tonight. That's what we had you come over here again, Carly. Great match. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, girls. And we're going to talk to Jeff Colbeck, Randolph's head coach. Coach, talk about your teams. I know a few lulls in there. I thought a great start for the team, though. I know Macy had a nice trip to that front row, probably had 4 or 5 kills in that first trip to the front row.
Yeah, Macy's been playing really well. Her and Lauren both have. You know, serving is probably our worst enemy on our team, and then it helps us at the end of the game there where we're getting a bunch of aces. So we just got to dial in that serve a little better, get a higher percentage, and then we'll be playing a lot more consistent.
Again, like I said, a good start. Second set was kind of a sloppy one, I think, for both teams. And Cambria had a chance, but they kept on. They probably had a worse problem with their service errors in that second set.
Yeah, they served very aggressively. You know, volleyball is such a momentum game, and we lost the momentum there in that second set. I was proud of the way the girls fought, and we came back. This is always a tough place for us to play, so kind of got what I expected tonight. But, like I said, we'll get better this weekend too. But, winning that second set was huge. We couldn't have lost that one. That would have hurt tonight.
Looking forward to that tournament coming up in Waupun this Saturday?
yeah, it's going to be it's nice playing different teams that you don't get to see a lot, and playing against Waupun. The girls know a lot of players from Waupun. They're good friends with them. So, yeah, it'll be a fun tournament, and hopefully we get better the way we play this weekend.
Okay, Jeff, thanks for joining us. Nice victory tonight.
Thank you.
And Jeff Kolbeck, head coach for the Randolph Lady Rockets. And again, the Randolph Rockets winning 25-16, 25-23, 25-18 to win in 3 straight sets here at Cambria Friesland High School. I want to thank Big Nate and Jeff Sauer, video stream team here, did a great job. And I'm Steve Winterhack saying so long from Cambria Friesland High School. This has been Girls Volleyball on Radio Plus.
Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Roberts Brothers Painting of Randolph is a proud supporter of Randolph Rockets Athletics. Family owned and operated since 1958, the Roberts Brothers have the skills, knowledge, and techniques to get your exterior paint job done right. No matter your painting needs, Roberts Brothers Painting uses the finest materials and equipment to guarantee a professional job that you'll be proud of. For more info, visit robertsbrotherspainting.com or give Hugh or Paul, the Roberts Brothers, a call at 326-5103 or 326-6214 for all of your exterior painting needs.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game: Holman Auto Sales, National Exchange Bank and Trust, New Medical Center, Waupun Equipment Company, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, The Other Bar, Dentistry of Wisconsin, C. Bruxma Electric, American Family Insurance Agent Christine File, Ergo Bank, The Boathouse, Randolph Family Dental, Ace in the Hole, Randolph Health Services, Marshview Vet Clinic, and Roberts Brothers Painting.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.